tell you, a friend of mine come pulling up in the yard the other day. He said, let me introduce you to my daughter. I said, I didn't even know you had a daughter, Eddie. He said, yeah, this is my daughter, Shannon. Oh, mighty pleased to meet you. And she got out of the car. I went. I caught her by the hand. And right then, I felt the warmth of her hand run through my body. As I sat there and I talked to her for a few minutes, she said, you could turn loose my hand any time. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know I had your hand. But, you know, I said, it sure is a pleasure to meet a pretty little lady like you. You know, she says, I come to visit your wife. I said, oh, that's cool. That's cool. I says, go down there and knock on the door. And I said, she'll come to the door. So she went, she knocked on the door and she met my wife. My wife and her become great friends. I mean, they really come real close. They call each other every day. They call each other every night. They constantly stay on the phone with one another. You know, my sister-in-law, she become her friend. You know, so every day her husband brings her over here around lunchtime. We sat out on the porch. At least I do. I sat there and I watched for that girl to come over that hill. So when she comes over that hill, she comes walking by me. I start breaking out in a little cold sweat. I don't know what come over me because I'm a very happy married man. But with this woman, she comes in. I don't know what it is about this one little woman. She's so short, you know, and she's got this fine little build on her. I don't know what it is, but she makes me weak in my knees every time I lay my eyes on this girl. She puts a smile on my face, and I can't quit smiling the whole time she's here. She's just a funny little girl. She makes a lot of funny jokes and shit. But I realized as time went on, they was friends. My wife, she went to the hospital. You know, she went with her. My wife, she was in the hospital for 3 days. She never left her side the whole time that she was there. And my wife, she was in there for 3 days. I hardly ever got to see this little brown-eyed girl that stood. She wasn't about 5'7", I guess. It may be a little bit shorter than that. But if you wanted to see this little beauty queen, you know what I was talking about. Because she got the prettiest little smile that you have ever seen on a girl before in your life. But when she comes by, I want to flirt with her so bad. I can't hardly stand myself. But I've been managing. But I know as time went on, she got closer to me, I got closer to her. I didn't know what to make of that at first. But after all, she is a very happy married woman, and I'm a very happy married man. So I know anything like this is going on right now, shouldn't be going on. But I don't know if I can control myself, because when she walks by, I begin to sweat. And I don't know what it's going to become of this relationship, because she is such a good friend and a friend of mine. She puts me in the spirit every day. That it puts a smile on my face. And I'm 70 years old. And she got me back on my feet once again. And now I can do dances, I can do concerts. But without this little girl being in my life, the way she's come along, I don't know what I'd have done if we'd have never met this girl named Shannon B. She's our neighbor. She lives 5 miles down the road. And like I said before, her husband brings her over here every day at lunchtime around about 12 o'clock. I'm sitting out there on the front porch just watching for her to come anytime.